Another exciting day at Chargers camp. We have good news and we have our first really bad news. So let's bolt the up and like the video and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. And if you don't, then bolt the out. Now the first play that I want to show you guys, Asante Samuel Jr. against Mike Williams. Now let's check this out. Justin Herbert going to be throwing it really deep, and Asante Samuel Jr. breaks that ball up. Really good pass deflection by him. He's been the victim of a couple really good plays by these receivers in camp. Celebrating with Derwin James. He deserves that. But let's take this back from the very beginning, because something that's really interesting to me here is Derwin James is right here. And he's actually going to end up playing man coverage on the tight end who's on the other side right there. And if I just scroll right here, there you can see there he is in man coverage on Donald Parham. But let's go back to the beginning. He's playing very close to the line of scrimmage on the inside of the edge defender who is coming. There he is on the screen. I think that's Chris Rumph actually. But I think what's happening here is that edge defender, that outside linebacker, is lined up on the tight end on the outside here, while Derwin James is on the inside. So it's causing a little bit of confusion on that right side of the offensive line. So they think that Derwin James will be the one blitzing, when in reality, he's the one in man coverage on that tight end, Donald Parham, even though there's a linebacker already lined up on him. And then he's coming in with that pressure. Doesn't end up working on this play because the right tackle does a great job of pushing him out. But then let's focus on Asante Samuel Jr. getting that hand up there. The ball is thrown really freaking well, man, right into the jugular of Mike Williams. But Asante Samuel Jr. also right into the jugular of Mike Williams with that right fist. He's saying, check this out. Give me you that 1-2 combo to the face, knocks that ball out. And then the way that Mike Williams lands is actually kind of concerning to me, because I know he's got that back injury. And does he show like he's hurt at all? It takes him a while to get up, but he does get up. And even Derwin James is coming over like, hey man, you okay? And then he goes down to do push-ups. Okay, so Mike Williams is totally fine. Don't worry about his health at all. He looks like he's very in shape. Okay, now really quickly, this is that play from yesterday. Josh Palmer on Asante Samuel Jr. You can see Justin Herbert gets that ball out. Beautifully placed to Josh Palmer as he dances his way into the end zone, man. You love to see that. Again, that's Asante Samuel Jr. in coverage, but he was playing so well in coverage. Let me just take this back slowly. And I want to point out, this is, I think, Nick Williams, right? That's his name. Yeah, Nick Williams. He was from the Giants, the defensive lineman. This would have probably been a sack for him, because you can see he just kind of lets up a little bit, and then Joey Bosa also comes in. This probably would have not been a completed pass, but just placed so perfectly just over Asante Samuel Jr. And then the last thing I want to point out on this play is if I go all the way to the end past the dancing and the ball and then even more dancing, look at the celebration. Here comes Keenan Allen, and then my man Justin Herbert, boom, coming in there. How many times have we seen Justin Herbert celebrate like this in the NFL? We haven't seen it so much. I'm telling you, Justin Herbert is so excited for this season. He's got his money, and he is just ready to rock. Now, the next play I want to show you, Quentin Johnston, deep 50 or 40-yard pass against Deane Leonard. Look at that contested catch. Here's another angle. You can see that ball is a little janky in the air because it's from Easton Stick, but a beautiful catch nonetheless against Deane Leonard. Now, let me take this back so you can see how much separation he has on Deane Leonard, because this will really make you appreciate how good Quentin Johnston is. This ball should have been thrown out way in front of him, like right here. So he could have just been running in stride, and he could have still been going as I'm making this video. No one would have caught him because he's so fast, but he has to slow down on that route, give Deane Leonard an opportunity to come in and break that ball up. As you can see, that hand is right up there in the jugular area that we just saw Asante Samuel Jr. attacking the jugular of Mike Williams. But Quentin Johnston says, no, I'm coming down with this ball. And I think from this angle, you can see it better. You can see, yep, just at that jugular, he holds it, tucks it in with that arm right into his chest, and then gets both hands on it before he rolls over, so that it is totally 100% sure that that ball did not touch the ground. Now, this is an Alohi Gilman interception. I know you can't really see very well from this angle, but Justin Herbert with the ball. He's throwing it up. There's the ball. Boom. Alohi Gilman flies in. The Hawaiian flying man gets that interception. The Hawaiian punch. That's a good nickname. But hey, check this out. Justin Herbert with that ball in the air. You can see deep route right here. Deep route over there. And then over the middle is Keenan Allen. That ball, where is it exactly? There it is. It's just overthrown. And then Alohi Gilman comes flying in. The flying Hawaiian. That's what they called him when he flew over the goal line defense against the Titans, I think it was, when the Titans were at like the 1 yard line last year. Anyways, he gets that interception right there. Really showing out in practice. That's the second interception that we've seen from him. Great job by Alohi Gilman. And now we have a Kenneth Murray interception. I know you can't really tell from this angle, so I'm just going to play it slowly. Justin Herbert here with the ball. Pretty good protection on both the tackle sides. This right tackle, Foster Sarrell, kicks out the edge defender. Jordan McFadden doing a good job on whoever the heck that is. It looks like he's on his knees. So very good job there. Ball in the air to Josh Palmer. This is Jasir Taylor right here. Boom. Breaks it up. Ball is in the air a little bit. And then Kenneth Murray comes up out of nowhere and takes that thing and then bounces off of Josh Palmer and runs all the way back into the end zone for a touchdown right there. Beautiful play by the defense. That is team play. You can see Josh Palmer, boom. Jasir Taylor breaks that up. And while it's still in the air, Kenneth Murray out of nowhere gets that thing. Run it back all the way into the end zone. Now we got Herbert to Donald Parham up the seam. Look at all these receivers running deep. And then Justin Herbert throws that ball out. Donald Parham right here. And he makes a couple moves. Boom. Gets down the field. Probably would have been tackled earlier than that. But check this out. This is Jasir Taylor right here playing against... I can't really tell who that is. But he's playing in the nickel. And you can see as this play gets started, he blitzes and he comes free off that right side. Would have just absolutely just smacked Justin Herbert. That ball would not have been thrown if that was a game time situation. But it was thrown in practice. Goes right to Donald Parham Jr. for a big gain. Really nice. It looks like he is not blitzing at all. It looks like he's in man coverage and just out of nowhere with that blitz. Really good selling it by Jasir Taylor and also by getting all the way back and disrupting that pocket. Now, the last clip I got to show you guys, Herbert to John Hightower. And guess who's on the field? I'm going to point him out as soon as you see him in motion. Zander Horvath, the fullback, going back. That's dummy motion because he's coming right back. Herbert on the rollout, and then he throws this one deep. Boom. That's John Hightower right there with the speed against Asante Samuel Jr. Again, I know he's been the victim of a lot of these passes, but check this out because I want to show you. This is about the same play. They love doing this on the goal line, or they loved doing it earlier on last year, and then it just kind of faded away. But Zander Horvath in that flat, Herbert fake handoff to that side, and then roll back around this way. He would have been sacked by this defender right there. I think that was Khalil Mack. Yeah, it looks like it was Khalil Mack, but then he throws that thing out to John Hightower, who's got the space, and then just runs right up the sideline against Asante Samuel Jr. So now, the bad news. Sebastian Joseph Day is going to miss some time with a quad injury. We don't know the extent of it yet, but to me, this means he's going to miss some time in the regular season. So, with that being said, we got to get someone out there because Otita Ogbonya is injured. We got a bunch of injured defensive linemen right now. And we need somebody to come in from the free agent pool. So I got all of these guys. Shelby Harris, maybe, from the Broncos. Michael Brockers, Akiem Hicks, and Linval Joseph down there. Ndamukong Suh, I don't think so at all. Chris Wormley, no. Linval Joseph is a former Charger, so there's that connection there. But this is a new system. Akiem Hicks would fit in very well because he played with the Bears with Jay Rodgers when Brandon Staley was there as well. Shelby Harris from the Broncos during Brandon Staley's time there. I think Shelby Harris and Akiem Hicks are the top guys right now. If I had to place my money on it, I would think that Akiem Hicks is going to be the guy. All of these guys are going to be coming in on one-year deals, though, and I think one of these guys is going to sign with the Chargers within the next week or so. We also got this tweet from Tyler Schoon. Some good news. JT Woods looked pretty good today. 2 deep ball pass breakups. Way to go, JT Woods. Now we got Alohi, Gilman, and JT Woods making plays opposite of Derwin James. You love to see that DB depth. So that's everything that you need to know. Pretty good day of camp today. If you didn't see yesterday's video, Keenan Allen right here made a crazy catch, and it was just one of the best looking routes that I've seen in a long time. It made me bolt up, bro. Click that. It was crazy.